In section 9.2, we will be talking about reflections. A reflection, according to a book, is a transformation representing a flip of a figure. Figures may be reflected in a point, a line, or a plane. A reflection across a line is the isometry. Reflection across line R, not necessarily called R, transform images by mirroring them. For example, if point A is on line R and A prime is also on the line, it reflects and the image is mirrored. But for points like B, the line R acts as a perpendicular bisector to B prime.
How to make a reflection? First, you have to draw these perpendicular lines to the points of the triangle. And then you have to measure the distance from these points to the line of reflection. And then you use the same distance. Mark the dots on the other side of the triangle. So here we're gonna use the circle to make sure that they all have the same distance, and we're gonna mark the dots where the circle intersects the lines, and then we're gonna connect the dots together to make a reflection here and here.
In this problem, it asks if point P is reflected across the line y equals, what are the coordinates of its reflection image? So first, you plot the point 3, 4. Then you plot y equals. Y equals is a horizontal line that is equal to 1. So now point P is 3 units above y equals 1.
And we will name this one point P.
So P prime is 3 units below line y equals 1. The line y equals is the perpendicular bisector of P and P prime. So P prime is equals to 3 and 3 negative 2. So in this problem, it asks us to graph points A, B, and C. What is the image of the triangle ABC reflected across the y-axis?
A is -3 and 4, and B is 0 and 1, and C is 4 and 2 here, and then we connect the dots.
So the y-axis acts as the line of reflection. Point A is 3 units away from the y-axis. So you keep going down 3 more points to the right to reach A prime. Point A is 3 units away from the line of reflection. So you go 3 more points down towards the y-axis to reach A prime. Point B is already on the line of reflection, so when it is reflected, it is on the same point. And C is 4 units away from the line of reflection. And now the triangle has been reflected off of the original image. In problem 3, we're trying to minimize the distance. Beginning from a point on Summit Trail, a hiking club will build a trail to the overlook and a trail to Balance Rock. Working under a tight budget, the club members want to minimize the total length of the 2 trails. How can you find the point on Summit Trail where the 2 new trails should start? Assume the trails will be straight and that they will cover similar terrain. So in this problem, we know that O and R are the ending points. And suppose that we name the Summit Trail P. So in this problem, we know that O and R are the ending points. And suppose we name the Summit Trail P. The Balance Rock plus the Summit Trail and the Summit Trail plus the overlook need to be as small apart as possible. So we would have to reflect O to O prime. To find the rest of the points, you need to draw a line from point R so that it connects to O prime. Then you connect O to where
the line R O prime intersects the Summit Trail, and then you'll get the same angles on both sides, which is shown here.
And so the trail should start at point P where R and O prime intersects the line.
And it is shown here that the angles are equal, and the lines, if you use any other angle, it would be different.